Identifying Horses with a Book. A story about wisdom. It is an interesting Chinese idiomatic story. The son of Bo Le looks for fine horses according to the book. Inversely, he makes a fool of himself. A person who only recites books can never know how to think and be flexible. Try to click the person in red.
During the spring and autumn period, there was a man in the state of Qin whose name was Sun Yang. Sun Yang was an expert in identifying horses. Whichever kind the horse might be, he could tell whether it was good or bad and what its strengths were at first sight. Therefore, people called him Bo Le. He was often asked to appraise and select horses.
The white horse is really good, and it is worth buying. As for the black one, it is good at first sight, but it can't do anything. While the purplish red one, oh, it is a swift and rare horse.
A swift horse refers to a horse that is good at running. It is said swift horses can run 1,000 miles in one day. The ability to distinguish the qualities of a horse is called identifying horses. Bo Le is an ancient person who is especially good at identifying horses, and he could even distinguish a swift horse. By now, people compare swift horses to talents, and Bo Le is the man who is good at finding talents.
Father, this one. How about this one?
You silly child. That's a donkey.
No wonder that it is so small and shorter than the horses, even though I have fed it for 3 years.
Alas.
Although the son of Bo Le was a little bit silly, he was very interested in identifying horses. Bo Le had written a book called The Art of Identifying Horses at First Sight. His son bore the book firmly in his mind, but there was something wrong with it.
A horse should be tall, and the eyes of it should be big, shiny, and desirable, while the eyeballs should fill the eye sockets. If the eyes are big, the horse will have a broad mind. If the horse is desirable, it will be brave and cool. Father, am I reciting the book smoothly?
You really recited smoothly, but do you know what it means?
I don't know. But now that I have recited it, it won't be a problem for me to identify horses as I refer to the book, right?
That's really a big problem. If you can't understand, it is impossible for you to identify fine horses.
It doesn't matter. there are pictures in the book for my reference. If I refer to the picture, I can find fine horses. Now that my father looks down upon me, I must go out and find a swift horse for you.
Now that you have the idea, you can try, alas.
As a result, the son went out to look for a swift horse. It was not long before he came back with several bystanders beside him.
Father, I've come back. I have found a swift horse. Please come out and have a look at it.
Yes, it's a fine horse. It's a really fine horse. I haven't seen such a fine horse in my lifetime.
My son really has the ability to identify a fine horse and bring it home? I need to see what happened. Where is the horse? My son, why are you holding a toad in hands? It's really disgusting.
Father, this is the swift horse.
Huh?
The book states, and the picture shows, that a swift horse has a high forehead, shiny eyes, and big hooves. Please look at its bulged head and big eyes. Isn't it a rare, swift horse?
Poof. But where are the hooves?
Yes, the hooves are a little bit small. Maybe it's a pony.
Alas, my boy, your horse likes jumping so much that it is impossible to ride on it.
Wow! It can jump 3 feet high! Father, you are so wise to predict it. Father, please wait for me. I will find a horse that will not jump.
Okay, as long as you are happy. Alas.
A swift horse is also called a steed. For people handling affairs mechanically without flexibility, we usually refer to them as identifying horses with a book.
Congratulations! The reins are very strong. They are tied to the snaffle and are used to control the horse's advance and direction.
Gee! While looking at myself in a mirror, I find that I also match the standards of being a swift horse. Maybe I am the authentic swift horse?
There were not any glass mirrors in ancient times, so people at that time would look at their reflections in water. When bronzeware was invented, people began to use bronze to make mirrors. The polished and shiny mirror could clearly reflect the way people looked.
looking at myself in a mirror, I find that I also match the standards of being a swift horse. Maybe I am the authentic swift horse?
After reading this story, please answer the following questions. What did the son of Buola bring home while he failed to find a real swift horse? Answer 1, a frog. Answer 2, a donkey. Answer 3, a toad.